So a couple weeks ago, I packed up and left my friends and family to adventure around Australia solo in my van. I've been slowly making my way up the coast from Sydney to my first destination, the Gold Coast. So I just arrived at the Gold Coast. It is absolutely stunning. I'm trying my hardest to actually get out and do things consciously, because otherwise I kind of just, it's so easy to just stay in the van and just like watch TV or just sit on the computer and just kind of relax that way, but like you don't experience much that way. So it's like a conscious effort to actually get out and do stuff, but it's just starting to do it is the hard part. And yeah, now I'm here, I kind of feel like doing something spontaneous. I just booked a jet boat tour and I don't have a watch on. 15 minutes to be there. Fortunately, I can't film on it because of whatever they said I couldn't take a camera. You can't take anything on the boat, I guess, in case it flies off. Wish me luck. So one thing I'm trying to get my head around is expectations, because I definitely had expectations coming into this journey. Probably heavily influenced by all the shit you see on like the internet, all the sick travel videos and all the montages of awesome travel spots, all the insane travel adventures and all that. That's super awesome. That's the reason why I wanted to do this. That's why I wanted to travel. But I've only been doing this for like 2 weeks, and it already feels like moments like them are like few and far in between. And when I'm not experiencing stuff like that, I'll sometimes get this wave of loneliness, like why am I not on a crazy adventure right now, or you know, partying with a bunch of new people that I just met. Am I doing this wrong? You see, the problem is I haven't met many people yet, so I'm completely alone. Is this what traveling alone is like? Am I doing something wrong? Now it's just a waiting game. So I went out last night. I went to a brewery, like where you drink beer and stuff, to meet someone that I met at the Hunter Valley tour. He's in the video because he works there, but he didn't get off shift for like another 3 hours after I got there. So I was by myself in this packed brewery pub, like with a beer, and like it was so, I felt so out of place because I'm literally taking up like a whole table, just myself sitting there wandering around aimlessly watching the live music. It just felt weird because every other person in that spot was with a bunch of friends and everything, and like I can't cold approach people. I don't have it in me. But the thing with like making friends online, it's like you both know that you both want to be each other's friend. But if I like cold approach someone and start talking to them, I just start thinking in my mind, I'm like, do they really want to be talking to me? Because, you know, people don't say what they really mean a lot of the time. They're just trying to be polite. And so that's all that goes through my mind. So I didn't talk to anyone. I was just standing there looking at the live music, nodding awkwardly with my beer, leaning against the wall, and I'm still just there. I'm like, no one really cares that I'm here right now, and no one knows who I am either, which is kind of cool in a way. I'm like this just a mysterious entity that's just appeared. No one's never seen me before in their life.
So after that experience, I think it's time to check on Bumble, because right now I think that's my best option for finding some company.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What do I expect? It's been a few days now and I've been swiping, you know, but don't have anything. Had a few people like match with me, but then just nothing happened. Like they just don't reply. Or like I've tried some Facebook groups as well as Bumble, Tinder. It sucks.
And the reason why it sucks is because next week I'm leaving the Gold Coast to continue my journey around Australia, and the Gold Coast is home to some epic theme parks which I've been dying to go to. I don't really want to go by myself to a theme park, so that's my problem. Today was an interesting day. I made a friend with a stranger, as funny as that sounds. Unfortunately, he won't be coming to the theme park with me because, well, he's retired. So I was doing this big rainforest walk when I ran into a guy named Mick. He was a bird photographer, and because I was craving that social interaction because I'm alone so often now, we ended up talking for almost an hour. He ended up giving me some cool travel advice and career advice, just one of those random encounters that you learn to cherish being alone so often. And I'll probably never see Mick again in my life now, but it was cool while it lasted.
I think we found someone. So last night I sent out this message to like a Facebook group asking if anyone wants to come to a theme park with me. And I woke up this morning and I had a message. And after a few texts, I think it's organized. I think I finally have someone to go to the theme park with me. So I don't have to go alone. Let's fucking go.
They say traveling alone makes you realize stuff about yourself, right? I always thought that was kind of a bit exaggerated. I didn't really know what it meant, but I think I finally figured out where my feeling of loneliness stems from. Let me explain.
You see, whenever I had this like wave of loneliness or felt a bit sad, it was because I was imagining what I thought I would be doing when I was traveling, you know, insane adventures, partying all the time, all this crazy stuff. I expected that to be happening all the time. That's what traveling was, but it's not. It's that plus all the other in-between moments.
Go with someone like me. I'd say I'm settled.
Hey, buddy.
The
little moments. That's the majority of traveling. I was disappointed because my expectations didn't live up to the fake ones that you see all over the internet. Isn't that weird?
The theme park was great, especially going with a stranger that I just met, and surprise, it didn't go as expected. We ended up getting our bags locked in a locker that wouldn't open, and we had to get the staff to come and break it open for us. I could barely film anything because a lot of the rides banned filming, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it because I accepted the expectations I thought would never go to plan, because they never do. I even had to rewrite the video script for this section because I expected it to go differently, but that's cool. Now I'm just going to try and experience this journey for what it is and not let my expectations disappoint me. I think it's about time to continue the journey away from the Gold Coast, but first, I think it's time to have a little rest. If you've missed the journey so far, make sure to check out the video on the left, and if you're up to date, give the video on the right a watch. I'll see you soon.